Hi, welcome upcoming first year. Since you're not going to be able to be at the Harmony as much due to the coronavirus, today we're going to take you on a little trip down the Harmony building. My name is Marc. I'm the upcoming chair of Ubbo Emmius, the Study Association of History, and that's our first stop on this tour. Come with me. Well, this is the book. This is where the board takes place, and usually you can come by and have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea between 11 and 1. Well, that's not the case right now, but Ilse is still here. Hi Ilse. Why should the new first years join Ubbo?
Well, since all your classes are online, this is the place where you can meet your new friends.
Ah, and what do you like about Ubbo?
I like all the committees. You can have a lecture one week and a drink the next week, which is organized by all the committees. You can do whatever you like. You can meet people who have studied history for 1 year or for 3 years.
Ah, that sounds fun. Well, Ubbo seemed like a nice place. Now let's go to the first year coordinator. Once you've climbed all 5 stairs to the 5th floor of the Harmony building, you can find the offices of all the history teachers and of the first year coordinator. Come along. He's in room 522. Well, this is the office of the first year coordinator, Jeremia Pelgrim. Jeremia, hi.
Hi.
Hi. What can the first years expect of you this year?
Well, the first years can expect me to guard their interest as good as possible. Of course, we have an interesting educational program, but not everything goes as good as we always hope. So after every block, first year students have the possibility to give their views on our program, give comments, and we urge students to give as much feedback as possible, because then my task is to take these comments and try to make sure that the next year, on the next block, these changes, these suggestions will actually take place. And so that's basically what I do.
Okay, sounds good. And what is your favorite time in history?
Well, my favorite time in history is the Roman Republic. That's my area of expertise. It's the area in which I work. I study especially how the Roman Empire grew from this very small city-state into this large empire.
Okay, so now let's go to one of the teachers that is also going to be one of your mentors this year. As a first year, you'll have student mentors, but you'll also have teacher mentors. We're now going into the office of Nike Wentold.
Kom binnen. Hi.
Hello. Nike, can you explain to us what the difference is between a student mentor and a teacher mentor?
Yes, yeah, we'll all meet in the first week, so that's when I'm going to meet all of you. And the student mentors will be there for your most direct practical questions and also for the social stuff. And I'll be there to check up with you regularly and ask how you're doing. Basically, I'm your go-to person if you have any questions about the contents of your studies or about how your studies are going. And then I can refer you to other people.
Okay, sounds good. What is your favorite historical figure?
Yeah, so my research is mainly about Serbian history, contemporary history, and anything that has to do with dealing with the past, so crimes against humanity, genocide, violations of history teaching as well, for example. So that leads me to Josip Tito, who was the former leader of the Socialist Federal Republic of Yugoslavia.
Okay, thank you. Now we'll be going to the study advisors. Okay, your teacher mentor can also refer you to the study advisors. They are Bob and Hidde, and they are in room 501. We're gonna pay them a visit right now. Hello.
Hey, hi. Take a seat.
Thank you. Okay, so Bob,
What do you want?
what is your role in the program?
My role or our role? Because
Your
we're
role.
we're both study advisors, and basically our role is assisting you in the choices you have, or if you encounter any problems in or outside the program that might interfere with your studies, or if you want to talk about personal circumstances, or if it's something you want to know about basically your next step in life. So master choice, placement, going abroad, or if you just want to have a talk, you're always welcome.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
What did you used to study in the early days?
In the early days, well, way back. In the early days, I studied art history. I started basically with French, that was not something that went well. So I needed to do something else, and I had two choices. I could choose between history or art history, and I chose art history because images,
Because images.
less text.
Less text. Okay, fair enough. What about you, Ian?
I actually studied history here, right here in Groningen. My specialization was social and economic history. So I basically also know what it is to study here in the program.
So thank you for coming on this tour with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Hopefully we'll see you soon. And don't forget, our doors are always open.